How do I want to do this? See, basically what I'm doing is I'm going to be attending the Socrates School of Content Whoring. So I'm not going to chop it up into single battles like Blame Truth, because I just look at that and think, you just had one session and then chopped it up. It's a little bit scabby. Just a little bit. It lacks a little bit of effort. I mean, what I'd like to do is just play a massive 2-hour session, but I can't because I need to wash the stank off and do things like wash up because I live with people. And, you know, I have to take on certain responsibilities like maintaining personal hygiene. It's not very fun, but it's a thing that's required, unfortunately. Heliolisk does well, does very well. Heracross, I can't remember what speed pitch it hits. But Heracross is okay. It can do stuff. We know that. In fact, Hydreigon fucks this guy remarkably well, because I can just go Dark Pulse and Dickel wants to take it apart from Goodra, and then I go into Victini, and then yeah. Basically. Maybe not Fori, because Fire Blast and Goodras. Oh, hello Goodra! What's up? Okay, now it's Fori time because he's going to go for a Draco. But depending on what kind of Goodra it is, I can chip damage it, so it's not the end of the world. Alright, I haven't got Gooey. Okay, I have no idea what to gain from that. It's not Specs, there's fuck all way that's Specs. So, I'm gonna go into Victini. Hopefully he's gonna go into Pert, and I'm gonna play some tricky tricks with him. Although, nah, well, he could go into Chandelier. Aha, fucker! None of that. Shame on you. Burn it. Or the Pert. Hopefully the Pert. Don't like Perts, they're annoying. Surprised that fucker's still UU. Hooray! Hooray! Thank you, Victory Star Wisp. One of the main reasons I like Utility Victini. It has a Will-O-Wisp that has an incredibly low chance of missing. And now I can taunt. And now I could just have fun. Even though one thing that I have seen with Victini dropping down to UU is I have seen mixed Victinis that use Glaciate. Now, if you don't know what Glaciate is, it's that really shitey, sort of like special move that Kyurem Bogo got. Like, you know how you got Kyurem fused with Zekrom gets Bolt Strike and Kyurem fused with Reshiram gets Fusion Flare. Well, regular Kyurem got Glaciate, which sucks. And really, buddy, really, you can't handle the Victini, apparently. But yeah, I've been seeing an awful lot of that, and special sets as well. A lot of them using Blue Flare, which is cool. I get the logic. Part of the reason they use it is because you can use Glaciate to kill Glygars. However, even with uninvested special defense like I have on my Gligar on my other team, Glaciate barely does about, I don't know, 60%? Really? It's just like, is it really worth the effort when a banded V-Create can do 70? I mean, the only problem with banded V-Create is you put yourself in the firing line of an EQ. However, I'm fairly confident that Victini would still live it and still kill the Gligar, and most Gligars are stealth rocking defogging little feckers, so you don't particularly want to lose your stealth rocker slash spinner. So I think I just banded V-Create and tear shit up instead of trying to be tricky and Glaciate. It's like Keldeo with Icy Wind. It's like, it's great that it gets it, that's grand, but really? Really? Hidden Power Ice is stronger. That's not by much, but it is. Anyway. I don't know what to... if I get rid of Shandy, then Victini has fun. And again, Hydreigon does well, because Toxicroak, despite usually being AV, especially since I adore the AV set, isn't actually very specially bulky. An odd quirk of the AV Toxicroak. It just doesn't really have that much tanking potential. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but there you go. He's also got a pretty electric weak team, so I intend to abuse the shit out of that. But I will lead with Victini for the time being. Alright. That's cool. I suppose he was gonna, yeah, he wanted to try and heat wave my 4E perfectly fine. It's kind of annoying that Pidgeot's gonna set up straight away, because it means that I can't just keep scaring the living Jesus out of him with Heliolisk, but Heliolisk can live a heat wave remarkably well, as it turns out, so it's not the end of the world. It's just I don't particularly want to spend him right off the bat, turn 2. But on the other hand, well, no, Heliolisk does actually have some pretty decent special defense, which is nice. So I'm actually just gonna go force it, or at least force it out into Florges, where he will. Well, I can't really use the Bomber Snow. It really makes me just want to put Hidden Power Fire on just for 4E and nothing else. But then you lose SD, and SD provides 90% of its power. And thanks for the critical hit, U-turn, you fuck. So Hurricane, Heat Wave, U-turn, and probably Roost, I guess. So I don't know. It's a pain in the scrote for sure, but eh. I suppose I can also go into my own 4E and sort of set up Stealth Rocks, even though he's probably going to go to his own 4E. In fact, I'm almost tempted to just... Well, I'm kind of stuck in this perpetual loop of if I keep Volt Switching and U-turning, I'm not really getting anywhere, but I can do it, and it might end up in an advantageous point for me, but odds are slim. But I'm going to go for a Volt Switch here, because I'm expecting the switch to 4E or Shandy. Maybe. Or Pidge... Right. Or Pidgeot. Pidgeot was apparently an option in that. Okay. I don't see how, why, or where, but it was apparently. So, okay, man, okay. Okay. Hydreigon outspeeds. Wow, God, I forgot how fucking slow you were as well, Pidgeot. Good lord, Sceptile's way quicker than you. I can't use Heliolisk again because he called my bluff on that one. And I can't really use it for Sharpedo either. Although he hasn't got a Mega Sharpedo, so that's a positive. I guess I just go into Hydreigon and pretend to nuke stuff. But he can just go straight into Florges again and nothing gained. On the other hand, would he really try it? Probably. He has nothing to lose. And 97% of Hydreigons are scarfed, because we're a lazy bunch of Pokemon players. It's just what we do. I'll go for a Dark Pulse. You never know. Yeah, okay. Fine, fine. Whatever works for you. I am okie dokie with that. That's alright by me. I'm gonna go into 4E, and... He switched directly into Pidgeot last time, which baffles me. Okay, you're doing it again! This fucker's got a Death Wish. Like, you do realise I have Gyro Ball, right? It fucks you up. He seems really intent on just flinging his Pidgeot in whenever he gets a moment. But I'm kind of assuming he's going to go U-turn. Because... why not? But that being the case, I'm going to go in Hydreigon. He might go Hurricane as well. I don't know. Probably Hurricane. Yeah, he went Hurricane. Well, ow! That fucking hurt. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still going to go back out into 4E again. Or I could go into a Bomber Snow and scare him out that way. But even then, his 4E beats out my Bomber Snow as well as his Shandy, not his Toxicroak, and maybe his Sharpedo. So, two things need to die, but this guy's been a butthead, and I can't get any momentum because he's a dick. You need to pack your shit in, buddy. Alright, I'm just gonna go into a Bomber Snow then. If he's gonna be a bellend about it, you can be a bellend about it. Alright. Really? It doesn't matter, does it? Don't know why I'm getting mad about it. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. Because there's not much else to do. He's gonna go into 4-8 and he's gonna tank me. Again, I really want Hidden Power Fire on my Bomber Snow. But I never put it on. And it would sort of be like, oh great, I have a Victini with V-Create, a Hydreigon with Flamethrower, and a HP Fire with Bomber Snow. What an effective use of Hidden Power that would be. Oh, great. Oh, he hasn't got Overcoat though. And he's Rocky Helmet? Maybe. The only other positive I have is that, since the Bomber Snow is so slow, Gyro Ball might not hurt that much, so I'm actually going to go for another EQ. Because I can get enough damage on him to the point where maybe I can kill him later? Or stop a wish. So that a Bomber Snow can do more fun things later on. Yeah, you see, it didn't work out for you. Now you lose your Fury and you lose your spinning potential. So, that's gone well. I'll take the win from that. Like, he's gonna go into Shandy and bone me senseless, but you take what you can get. Still, that's good. That's a nice chink in the armor we have created. But Shandy is about to, you know, tear open some of my or Toxicroak. Okay. That works too. I'm just gonna casually go into 4 now, because why not? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna set up my Stealth Rocks first because he has no way of getting rid of them. Really? Holy crap! I should really just start going Gyro Ball one of these days. I will kill you! Do you not recognize this? It's a fucking Fortress, man! I don't know what his malfunction is, but he seems to be thinking it's a good idea. I don't get it in the slightest, but... Alright! Do I need to spin? Kind of. It would be helpful. It would. But Hydreigon can do some work. Actually, can it? Florges is still alive. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of you. He's probably gonna go U-turn. No, he's gonna go Hurricane again. Fuck you! You're a really annoying bird monster. Fuck off. No, he's really got me bamboozled there. I can't figure out his game plan at all. Again, all it takes is one Gyro Ball. You don't have a Pidgeot. Why do you keep throwing it in there? Can't understand you. Your brain makes my brain just die. But I'm going to kill you now, or you're going to go into Shandy and then really ruin my day. Probably Shandy. No! Right! I don't get it. I really don't. Did he just not want his Pidgeot all this time? Was I just giving him a really cheeky and easy escape over and over again? I don't know, but it's dead now, so that's a plus. A very confusing, odd plus, but I'll take it. Now going to Shandy. There we go. There's your Shandy. Okay, I know I outspeed it with knockoff, so that's good. However, everything else on his team resists knockoff. That's bad. I need a Bomber Snow. I might not need Heliolisk in theory. Although a Bomber Snow really... I need to spin away these fucking Stealth Rocks. But no. You bastard. That's what you are, you're a bastard. In fact, Abomasnow might well be the weakest link here. Because I'm assuming that this is his Scarfer. Assuming. Again, I don't know, I could be wrong. But I do know that I can now lock myself in an EQ and win! Very big point in my favour. Yeah, Heliolisk for the Volt switching might be more important than Abomasnow. So all I can really do is Ice Shard, Moonblast, kicks my... Yeah, okay, I think Abomasnow goes. Because Victini still has useful applications in there. And it still has it more than it... Yeah, that's gone well. It still has a powerful enough attack to go toe-to-toe with Florges and resist its stab. So that's also nice. But yeah, I might just win after Abomasnow eats the dust. Bites the dust. Whatever. Because it can't feasibly outspeed my Heracross. Heracross is at high enough health where I don't have to care. It might try switching out into Florges, but I'd like to vaguely wager on that being a 2-hit KO. How much health are you at, Florges? 75%. After Stealth Rocks, probably right. Hail negates the lefties. Toxicroak can't Sucker Punch. Shandy can't really come back in because for a Gyro Ball, so I kill that, and then I can Rapid Spin on whatever. What the fuck is wrong with you? Whatever. Alright, that happened. Good. I'm glad. Let's go into Fori, as you probably capitalise on that and go straight back into Shandy. Or not, apparently. Okay, I'm just not even going to bother with Rapid Spinning now because I know how I can win. I could also lose very easily. It's not completely cut and dry yet because all Sharpedo needs is a speed boost and suddenly we're up shit creek. You've got into Sharpedo. Right. Do you have Hidden Power Fire? I'm just going to kill you. I need to get it done. And I can't just go, okay, yeah, don't flinch. Good. Great. Amazing. Now I can... Oh, I win, yay! I really don't know if I fluked that or if there was some grand master plan in his brain, but I don't get it. I don't. I'm not exactly the best person at understanding someone else's train of logic, but I don't get it. At all. Why would you keep switching Pidgeots into Fortresses? They have Gyro Ball. He saw Volt Switch. So I don't get it. Unless he... Well, I suppose he did keep switching it. He made the right plays, but again, that's knife-edge shit. That's, I make the right play, and you're dead. So, why try it, still? Whatever, we're gonna do one last game, we're gonna pack it in. So, that's like 2 videos, I guess. Yeah, that'll do. I like to say, I'm not gonna content whore as hard as Socrates or, you know, old Blamey, but I'm gonna take it a little bit further. You know, actually give you guys some meat on the bone, but not do hour-long sessions, because then, you know, it's an hour of my time for not much content. It's a big video, but yeah. Well, I have thought about that, though, and it's sort of like, well, you might say that, and it does sort of make sense, because it means you get more videos. However, you actually don't have any more videos than you did when you started. Like, my main problem has been my upload schedule, but if I cut down my video size to get more videos, and I'm not actually uploading more content, I'm just uploading content in bite-sized chunks. The same amount of content. So nothing has been gained. And I'm like, that's very true. But, I'm a lazy man. I have many internal debates. They never really go anywhere. Such is me. Anyway, yeah, you too, broski. Let's actually pick a fucking starting Pokemon. I predict Victini. Which outspeeds Hydreigon because you're a fat bastard, but there you go. ORAS, okay. Hydreigon goes boom, I guess. Blowing it up solves not all problems at all, apparently. Okay, it's wow, jeez, I haven't seen one of them in a fucking long time. Someone's talking outside my room. Odd. Right. I'm gonna go to Victini because I'm gonna gamble that it doesn't have Shadow Ball. It could be a Morning Sun one, which would certainly be cool. I'm gonna go for a Wisp because there's literally no harm in doing so, and I would expect either Gator or Mence to be his first port of calls when stopping a video. Odd. I remember I tried running Yawn on Espion once and it was fucking terrible. So, credit to the guy. But now I'm just gonna go for a U-turn. And then I can U-turn with something else. Probably Hydreigon, because why not? Alright then. Now, the main problem here is that, well, it's not a main problem, but it's a significant one, which is that now he can do horrible things to me, and Hydreigon can't just flatten him in one shot. Although he probably scarfed, so it doesn't really matter that much. But I'm gonna go for a Dark Pulse, because I kind of need to. Although he might not be jolly, okay. Flinch! Ow. Oh, he could be banded. In fact, yeah, I'd say that's banded damage. But on the other hand, I now have a nice chunk of damage on him. This dual screen lock is gonna piss me off though. But I can go into Victini and I can burn the Lucario. So that's something. So I can do stuff here. It's just not particularly enjoyable stuff. But hey, at least it's burned. Ow! Christ. That fucking hurts a lot. Oh, I need to dance around the point some more. But he can probably actually, he probably can't extreme speed and kill me right here. But on the other hand, I kind of want my Victini to deal with his Victini to a vague degree, but it won't really. But I'm just gonna go for a V-Create. It's not the best play at all in the slightest, because credit to Victini, it fucking lived it. And now you're dead, which helps a lot. But now he can pick and choose, although he's now out of screens, but on the other hand he can go into his Espeon to reset those up. What I want is Stealth Rocks. Okay, he's gonna go to Pidgeot. It's a sound play. Gonna have to have a talk about this later. Well, I tried streaming on Friday. She played her shit well loud as well. It's just like, do you mind, woman? I'm trying to do important things. Like record and make an arse out of myself on the YouTube. Right, I can't get rid of Hydreigon. It is required. It outspeeds his Victini. It kills his Espeon. It can kill his Salamence, in theory. It outspeeds his Pidgeot, and it might maybe live an Aqua Jet from Gator. So, Victini, you've drawn the shit end of that straw, I'm afraid. Although if his Mence is scarfed, well, right. Sub-Pidgeot. Odd. I could go into Heliolisk to try and nom Hurricane, but well, on the other hand, Victini's got a bit more. On the other hand, no. You tried, Victini. You tried. I have respect for you. But if I go into Heliolisk, he can't kill me with a Heat Wave. He's just shown his sub, right? So I can threaten him out, it just depends. He might well be sub-roost. There's nothing wrong with that. It would certainly be cool. But I'm going to go for a hyper voice on the off chance that he is. He's certainly not going to go U-turn. He could have hidden power ground, but that would be weird. Heatwave will hurt because of dry skin. But again, it's more trying to threaten him out. Just trying to push him along and say, hey buddy, piss off. Whether he will, I don't know. But for all he knows, Heliolisk is scarfed as well. But again, I'd like to bank on it living a hit. You've sacked Espeon, who was one of your most crucial players, you fucking Egypt. Unless your Mence is scarfed, well, nothing on your team outspeeds it apart from Pidgeot and Espeon. Why would you get rid of Espeon? I don't understand. Something in there's gotta be scarfed, though. Maybe it's his... Maybe he has Moxie? Ah, hello. Hello, Mency. Let's go into Fori. The blatantly most obvious switch in the world, but if he goes Fire Blast, then Hydreigon says hello. And he went Fire Blast, and Fori lives. Oh. Well, you know what? You tried, Fori. Although, on the other hand, that pretty much says, hello, I'm Scarfed Mence. What's up? And that's bad. That's very bad. Which basically means that Abomasnow was suddenly turned into my win condition. Which is bad. Well, I can force him out, but I don't think Abomasnow took care of Victini. On the other hand, with hail damage, it will. So I'm gonna pop an Ice Shard at you, Mency boy. Just to try and get you to fuck off. Let's hope he's not the random Yachi Berry, which would... Well, actually, no, let's hope he is Yachi Berry. That would be fantastic. Oh, yeah, no, we're not getting anywhere with you. Right, what dies? If his Mence is scarfed, then Hera's pointless. On the other hand, if his Mence is scarfed, Hydreigon is pointless. And with Hail up, it's not going to live a lot. Right, bye Hydreigon, you had a good run. However, now Ice Shard plus Hail nearly kills. Nearly. So, that's a thing. Although on the other hand, I know he's banded, so I can go into Heliolisk and Volt Switch out. Or at least I'm hoping he's banded. I could still be wrong on that one. It was just a random guess based off damage on the Hydreigon, but Hydreigon's bulky and Victini only has base 100 attack, so I'd like to wager I'm right. Yeah, it's Volt Switch. Let's just push you out. Come again? I guess it didn't do a lot, but really? Christ. Okay. A decision was made. I don't know if it was the right one for the guy, but it was an interesting one for sure. Okie dokie. I'm looking at it. Heracross may live a Fire Blast from Mence. May. I don't know. But I do know Heracross puts enough... What the fuck are you doing, man? I'm Moxie. Knock off. I probably shouldn't. I should probably go close combat, but either way it's going to force in something, and I'd kind of rather it be Pidgeot at the moment, because I can go for a knockoff and hurt him a lot, and then Abomasnow Ice Shards, and then win. I think. Hopefully. So, yeah, it's open. Should do it. Should. Depends if it's a Roost one, though. Roost could really bugger my bread bin right about now. Oh, well, no. No, okay, right, Abomasnow's got it in the bag. Good. 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 Now we Ice Shard, and then we Ice Shard again. And unless Mence is an unstoppable force of godliness and lives a fucking Ice Shard, then I'm okay. Are you an unstoppable force of godliness? I do like you, and you're not. Lovely. Winner! Right, I'm gonna go chop this shit up. That person was saying something and I left. Oh well. Sorry about that, but whatever. Anyway, I need to go get ready for work tomorrow. Whoa. But yeah, even though I didn't upload on Monday, I was planning on it, I promise you, but yeah. Recording Bayonetta didn't go wrong, and just there are a few things, but if I'm gonna split this shit up, I probably shouldn't date it so hard, but yeah. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in a bit. Peace.